Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to our fishing cabin project to build the crystal cave, where we're going to take stained glass and create some amazing looking crystals hanging from our cool little cave that we've been building for quite some time. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back, and it's good to have you here for another super awesome build. So let's go through our newly fashioned walkway and staircase down into our cave that we built in our last episode. And of course, this will be where we have our dispatch and retrieval of our boats. As you can see, I've been playing around with things a little bit, adding a little detail here and there, doing some test designs and just getting things all kind of sorted out. I built this recently just as a little test. I think it's cool. So what I did here was, this was kind of a blank area, and it just looks like, you know, that the cave kind of continues up here, kind of used a little bit of forced perspective as it gets a little smaller as it goes up. And I just think that looks kind of cool. And then this area over here, I did this in a live stream on Twitch. And if you don't know I'm live streaming, I am now on Twitch. So you could follow me in the description. There's a link to my page on there where you could follow me to be notified when I do go live. And we built this little waterfall and all sorts of cool little things up here where we got the rock all built in, and we did some custom trees up above and some landscaping and hung out and had a lot of fun. So if you guys are interested in live streams, definitely head over there and follow me, and you'll be notified when I go live. All right, so and then I was working over here to something similar to what we did over there. But in today's episode, we're finally making the crystals for the crystal cave. So let's get out some materials that we'll be needing. First thing we're going to need is a lot of dirt. Lots of dirt. So let's go up here. I'm actually going to start the scaffolding a little bit lower than I usually do. Like that, just to make a quick little bit of scaffolding. For our first crystal here, we're going to use lime green. That's my favorite one. So I think that'll be the more prominent crystal in the area. Okay. There we go. Just give myself a little platform so when we do fall, which is inevitable, we will have a place to land. Okay. Who's ready for crystal time? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been planning on doing this video for a while and finally had the chance to now, and let's do it. Okay, so first things we're going to need is our lime stained glass blocks here, and we're going to need the panes of it. And then we're going to get that, and that. All right, so a subscriber mentioned when I was asking how was the best way to hide the glowstone that's up on the top when I was showing some pictures of my test crystals. And a subscriber mentioned, and even made a video demonstrating, is put a piece of carpet above this block and then put that recessed one up. And I thought that was a fabulous idea. So we're definitely going to use that. And I'll also link the video again, which I did before, but I'll link it again in the description. So if you want to take a look at that. All right, so we're going to thank him for that, because before I just had the glowstone there and it looked kind of cruddy. So this looks awesome. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to insert that like so. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that. So we're not going to do the fine detail work yet. We're just laying down the first starting points of the crystal, and then we're going to add a lot of detail around it, which will make it look pretty cool and pretty unique. So at this point, it's kind of deciding how big you want the crystal. Do you want it to be, you know, big with, you know, blocks on the sides like that, and then come down here and then do something like this? So there's a lot of different ways of actually, you know, doing this and making it look pretty good. And I think this is one of my favorites, is to take these. Oh wait, I don't have any dirt. I don't have any dirt. There we go. So when I did do my test crystals and, you know, put the picture up on Facebook and Instagram and showed you guys what it looked like in Twitter, I did that in creative in my test worlds. So this is my first time building this in survival. But I like survival. It's more rewarding when you finally get something done. You're like, yeah, that's awesome. I gathered that resource. I got that resource from that sand pit over there, and I got this this particular piece of glass from this there. You know, I just find survival to be so much more rewarding and fun, but creative's fun too. You know, you get to kind of get in the nitty gritty of things and, you know, really kind of hone your craft and your particular design, because you're able to fly around and do different things. But overall, I prefer survival. Okay. There we go. So now, look at this. We got the coolest looking crystal of all time, but now we're going to kind of fill in the details now. Let's fill in the details, make this thing feel a little bit more real, a little more natural, like it's you know, stalactites and stalagmites, you know, growing up and growing down from the ceiling. There we go. And then we're just adding this as something that looks like it's been kind of like dripping down over time, creating the crystals and different things like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So this makes it look kind of natural and stuff like that. Which is funny because there's actually a factory not that far from my house that makes man-made crystals. All right. Yeah, I like that. I really like that, and I really do hope you guys like it. So let me know what you guys think of this new Scar original design. And yeah, you could rate it on the Scar scale of 1 through 5 scars. I like that rating scale. There we go. And now for up here, what we could do is just take a little bit of cobblestone, and then we could kind of fill in here and there in just a few spots like that. Just breaks up it a little bit. You know, we could also sometime, if we want, now we can also extend this up a little bit more so it's a little bit taller, but I think it's okay for now. We can always do different things. I'm thinking about doing maybe a blue one here and maybe a purple one over there. So yeah, so give me a couple seconds here, guys. Let me catch my breath and kind of reorient our scaffolding, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, and look at that crystal just glowing from above. I'm still thinking about expanding it up a little bit, but we're going to work on our purple one over here. So let's get out our purple. So we could go with purple or we could go with magenta. Which one do you guys like the best? I'm leaning a little bit towards magenta, being that it's a little bit brighter. As you can see, I think it would look better with the stained glass, or the glowstone, I mean, behind it. Alrighty, so let's kind of carve this out a little bit. Now I want this one to be, do we want it to be higher or lower than the green one? We don't want it to be just a perfect line. Let's do it a little higher. So we'll just jump up here a little bit. There we go. And I'll carve this out a little bit more out. There we go. Just get that out a little bit. Okay. Let's decide where we want to go with it. Let's say we'll start from here. Yeah, let's do it there. We'll run it about 3 blocks down. There we go. And then right up here, we'll put our glowstone. I think I'm going to remove that block. And then I'm going to get out the carpet. There we go. Put that right there. And then let's see. Let's knock out some of these guys for now. We'll grab you. And then we'll start bringing this down just a little bit around. There we go. Look at that. We're like pros at this now. We are like pros at making crystals. Super fun. Super fun. Let's see. I need some more scaffolding. There you go. So what I found with scaffolding is to always make it a little bit lower than you think you need it. And then you could expand up a little bit like I did. I started low so I can get to the bottom part of the crystal. And then I can, you know, expand up like this if I need to. Makes things just a little bit easier. Here we go. And if we can make things a little bit easier, that's always a good thing. Now, there's this block back there that's disturbing me on many levels on how bad that looks, but I think when we put these pieces along here, I think it'll probably go away and not look quite as bad. There we go. So yeah, it was super fun doing the Twitch stream on Scarland. I think we're going to do a lot more of those where, you know, I do a lot of work in Scarland, you know, a lot of prep work, different things like that. I think that would be some fun stuff to stream with you guys. I think showed you guys some of the, you know, more like behind the scenes stuff of Scarland a lot more. I think that would be some more fun stuff to do in the future. Along with, I want to do more Let's Plays on that on my channel. I talked about that in my last Scarlog. You guys all seem to like that. You were like, yeah, that sounds good to do. Something a little different. And people wanted to see some more things from me. So heck, let's do it. I think it'll be fun. And like I talked about, you know, we spoke about, you know, trying to keep things, you know, in a reasonable length so it doesn't, you know, affect my health anymore and stuff like that. Because, you know, I overdid it a little bit last week, and I was glad you guys understood about that. And I was a little bit surprised that, you know, I shouldn't be surprised, but so many people were unaware of, you know, why I had that oxygen, why I'm in a wheelchair, different things like that. And then I remembered, you know, I get like 2,000 new subscribers a week. And, you know, then, you know, older subscribers, you know, sometimes, you know, they they move on to different videos or, do different things in life, and you stop watching as many videos, and then newer ones come in their place. Whoa, that was a big fall. And then they don't quite know the situation, where I think, and to me, I'm like, oh, I already told everybody like a couple months ago. But when you've gained, I don't know, I'm not bragging by any means, but I'm just saying I've gained a good amount of subscribers since, we last did the Q&A and things like that. And all those new people were probably unaware of those things, and they were all a little bit shocked. But it's all right, it's fine. Just Scar here. You don't have to worry about me. I'm okay. All right, there we go. I think that looks good. Look at that. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Now, it's a little bit funky at the top. Now, I do understand that. So I'm going to try to adjust that, but I think it looks pretty good. We might remove these pieces. I was kind of playing around with them to see what it looked like, but it's all trial and error, really. Just find what you think looks good. Let's actually make this a little bit smaller than the green one. There we go. Okay, so that block back there is a bit disturbing. It's a little disturbing. Let's see what we could do about getting rid of that. Let's see. I hope it doesn't affect anything above, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, I don't have an axe. Let's see what we can do with our shovel. Oh, perfect. There was nothing there. Nice. Win-win. There we go. Win-win. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Put that up there. And put that one there. And we'll put that one there. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like how the wings kind of stick out from at this point, not at the top, but at the bottom. I don't know. Just something different. And then we can constantly, work on it, play with it a little bit, however we feel like it looks good. There we go. I'll probably refine it too as, we go along. At least we get the basics down in this video, and then we can go from there. Let's see what we can do also about that last wing off the back here. Let's just move over here. Let me just move on over here. See what I can do. Ooh, got another one of those things up there. Let's knock you out. I'm going to probably leave it like that, fix what I've done here. Fix what I've done, I've destroyed it. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll probably leave it like that, and I'm going to put that right there. What's nice about these is it doesn't connect, so you can put those pretty close to the sides. There we go. Okay, that's good. I like that. I think that's good. All right, well, give me 1 second once again, let me catch my breath a little bit, and yeah, we can keep going from here. Somebody help. Bob, he's got me. Bob, the building creeper inspector, is inspecting all my scaffolding. Look at him, he's just like, this isn't up to code, not one bit. I'm bringing out the regulation panel. Gotcha. He was pulling out his notebook, his ticket book to cite me a violation for improper scaffolding placement. Oh, but I went down for the attack. Yeah. All right, and welcome back. It has been like an hour, but I've done a ton of work on here trying to get this all kind of settled in. A lot of the small detail work, I added some darker crystals as it got, farther up in the ceiling to create like a little bit of more distance between down here and up there. So I think that worked out there. I shortened the purple crystal a little bit, so it's a little less long than it was, and moved their little fins up one more there. Now for the green one, I extended down, and yes, I did raise it up just a little bit. So I got that, and then kind of brought down a little bit of the stone there. I'm still thinking about removing that white piece of stone and replacing it with something a little less bright. But yeah, I think things are starting to turn the tide here. It's starting to get a little bit nicer and more refined. And if I could get up on that block and get started, that would be great. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. And I fell off. My scaffolding skills today are not so great. Okay. So I'm going to get out a torch. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to decide is, I'm thinking about doing a small one here and here. So there'd be like 2 of them up there. But I'm trying to decide which way to do it. You could do is also put maybe some yellow on this one to kind of, mix it up a little bit. But I'm going to do a small blue one up here. So I'm just getting out the necessary materials for this. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to chop out this section up here just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Now it's the time where we try to kind of decide where we're going to put that first glowstone block. And I think I'm going to put it right... Oh, hello. Hello, outside. How are you? Let's see. We'll fix that. That was unexpected, but we'll fix that. Bam. That's how we do. Okay, so temp block there and real block there, and then scaffold up one like so. There we go. And then place that right there. Okay, so at this point we will put these there. Very good. And we'll go down one. There we go. Okay. And let's decide, do we want to make this, let's do it 2 blocks. I think 2 blocks is good for that. And then we'll just make that on the sides and clear that out a little bit. Come down a little bit more and bam. There we go. So we try to keep those blocks from touching each other. There we go, head up and bring that down. I wish there was a way to keep them from locking onto each other, but it's okay. Yes, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. If we do one here and maybe another one right there, I think that will complement the rest of this area as, 2 big ones, 2, big one, decent sized big one, and then 2 small ones on this side. And maybe we could even do a small purple one sometime hanging over there, but I think this will be good. So let's think about doing another one like right here. Let's give ourselves a little extra room. And then I think I'm going to go, yeah, let's do that. And then we'll go temporary block, 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 bam, bam. That's how we roll. We're just rolling through these crystals, making some super awesome build today. This has been really fun. I really do hope you guys like this design because I'm having a lot of fun making it, to be honest here. This is fun. I love making buildings and houses and stuff, but it's fun to come up with once in a while like a really unique idea that you think, yeah, this is cool, this is cool, this is different, this is fun, a lot different than normal stuff. All right, let me go bam, bam. Should this one actually be 1 block smaller? Whereas that's 2 blocks, this could just be a single block. That would work a little bit better perspective-wise. I don't know. This one actually, we could even make this one actually a little bit longer, and it wouldn't really interfere with that one. We could actually even go up and go block, block. But I think for now, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We can always come back and change it, but I think it's good. Let's just cut in here and add just a, no. We'll just add a little extra blocks here and there. I think I can go like, no, I can't, darn it. But we can always come in with some cobblestone, which is nice because we can put that close to the blocks and they're not gonna lock on like that. That's good. So we can do something like that and it doesn't lock on. Even that doesn't lock on, so that might be cool. There's just a little piece that kind of hangs over, kind of blocks the other one a little bit. We can even do one there. Nope, can't do that one, but we could do a cobblestone on that. And yeah, I like that. I think that came out pretty good. I think that's good. So we can come in here and just put some accompanying blocks next to them, like that. Oh, no. Oh, dang it, I broke that one. I didn't mean to. And then back here, something that could be a contrast color a little bit. We could do something like that. There we go. That looks nice. And we could do something like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think that is actually pretty good. And we go like that. And like that. And I think that is pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. And well, guys, I think we are just about finished, so let's clear out this scaffolding and get a final look at what this looks like. All right, and welcome back, and we're going to do the final tour here, and this looks pretty darn cool. Let's come around the corner and take a look at those crystals hanging off of our ceilings. And can you even imagine this is under our cabin? Isn't this pretty cool? Wow, look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I really hope you guys do too. I think this is quite something. This is one of my favorite things now in Scarland is this cave down here. We still have quite a bit of work down here to go. I'll probably start a live stream probably today or tomorrow, and do some more refinement work in here. But look at that. I really liked how we did these two over here. I think they're really subtle, but really pretty cool. And look at that. We even have a squid friend come in here and see them. Well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Oh, this is tedious work at the moment here. This is going to be a bit tedious. So I'm going to bring this out right about there. And then we're going to slowly work on getting this to work out. So we want this to be kind of a spiraling staircase. So we're going to need to start to cut into that wall maybe a little